And you've come up with seven P's, the seven P's that are reflected in all of these businesses that are a part of the Tugboat Institute. Can you speak to those and how that developed? I know that's a long story, so maybe we'll get the short version, but
Yeah, so Chris Alden, who helped me get this off the ground, he was one of the founders of the Red Herring magazine. If you remember that magazine, I'd come up with the idea of evergreen companies. I started calling them that, and the people I was meeting with, this is before that first gathering. Oh, I like that. I like what that evokes. That idea of an evergreen company through all seasons, growing, lasting for hundreds of years. But you know, Dave, we need to put a little bit more of a framework around this. One, because it'll help guide the evergreen companies that we're going to be working with, and two is so that we define what it means to be an evergreen company, not somebody else, and then we lose control of its definition, which we've seen happen in the past with other types of companies and categories. And so he spent a little time on it. I spent a lot of time on it. And I kind of came up with a straw man, a term we used to use at Bain and Company. I said, I think this is the seven. This is kind of the summation of what I think I've heard from all these interviews, from every book I've read, including all the Jim Collins book, Drucker books, Tom Peters books, my own personal experience. And I just said, here's what I think I hear you saying. I think this is what would really represent the core principles that would give you the highest probability of building a company that's going to be around for another 100 years. And it's purpose, perseverance, people first, private, profit, paced growth, and pragmatic innovation. And the idea that those seven work as a system. And if that system is working well, then I can't guarantee you'll be around for 100 years, but you'll have a much higher probability of thriving and growing for the next 100 years.